Hello everyone, my name's Thomas. I work for Chuck Wells at Mobile Glassblowing Studios here in Americus. We make furnaces for glass blowers, but we also do a lot of community outreach. We do workshops for learning how to blow glass, and most recently I had the pleasure of being invited to join Chuck Wells giving a glassblowing demonstration at Furlow Charter School for their art day. I gotta say, the kids had a blast, and there's nothing like the sense of wonder you pick up on watching this with new eyes, fresh eyes. These kids were full of questions, very interested in the process, and just amazed watching everything that takes place. So with no further ado, take some time to watch this. Perhaps you'll learn a thing or two about glass blowing. I know I did. Enjoy.
Hey, how are you doing?
Do you make your own ornaments for Christmas, or do you buy them?
I do make ornaments for my tree, but they're all sort of like misfit ornaments.
What is that? That's the best kind.
Yep, they're all crooked and lumpy and bumpy, and I'll do one of those next. They're my favorite.
Do you like make money off this?
Yeah. So you can be an artist and create things and sell them for money. And I do that, and sometimes I just make stuff that I want to make at my house and I never sell it. So I do both things. And I also teach. I teach glass blowing here in town, over at the college at Georgia Southwestern State University. If y'all want to move now over to this side, it's going to probably be a better opportunity to see what's going on, like right over in here. Because all the work I'm going to be doing with my tools is going to be right here. So I'm going to blow on there. Boom. I'm putting the air in there. A bubble's going to get in there.
And the glass gets bigger every time you put pressure.
Yeah, every time I blow in that end, this gets bigger. See, if I blow here, got bigger. Glass will stretch all the way to 1 molecule thin. You know what the molecules are? They're smaller than cells.
It's like a light bulb. It's like a light bulb. Yeah, that's what I just said.
But if you drop that on like concrete, and if you drop it like so far,
Now we'll air that up a little more.
Are you making an ornament or a light bulb? Yeah.
I'm making a small light bulb.
Does
Does that look like a light bulb?
Yes.
Glass blowing started 3,000 years ago. When they were building the pyramids, they were blowing glass. The Romans were running around. What? No, they melted sand. They melted sand. I always like to add something to my cups because I know that I can get really straight ones at the Dollar Tree. So my cups I like to add like this.
Oh yeah. Because they like hot glue.
I call them wigglies.
Wait, that would make sense. Then no one can take your artwork.
Yeah, see, look.
Oh, hi, Coach Steve.
So where's the bottom of the cup?
That round.
This one or this one? This?
Yes. No, the first one.
This?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the bottom. This is going to be the bottom of the cup. So I need to flatten it or take it to the beach.
What?
Okay. So I'm going to flatten the bottom. First I want to put a few dents in it. I just like the dents. Now I have to switch. So I have the bottom of my cup made. Now I need to open the top of my cup. Right? So inside there, it's 2,000 degrees in there.
You know what? It kind of looks like your hand in there. Your hand. Is that why you have to have those long ones? It looks like a Lego.
2,000 degrees. That's what the temperature. If it gets hot, it turns orange. If it gets really hot, it turns yellow. If it gets really, really, really hot, it turns white. It won't matter if it's bone or rock or glass or metal or what material. If it's hot and it's orange, it's all the same color of orange. Blue turns orange.
Yeah, after a while.
I'll show you some color next.
What's the powder stuff?
That's some white glass. Okay, so we'll break this off.
Like you have like an open flame.
Stick that on. That there. No. Nathan, maybe? I don't know what Nathan. Now I can start to open. I'm going to open that on up into a straight cup.
You can make a portrait. So
Yep, it could be a bottle. Alright, so here goes the cups. You ready? It's going to happen pretty quick.
you know how to make. Oh, I really want that.
Long cups? Yeah, I can make tall cups, short cups, round cups,
Wine bottle.
curved cups,
I
bottles.
love this. That's how you
This
make
cup, that cup, every cup. House
I
cups.
want one. Or can I make a wine?
Now I have to break it off of there. We'll break it off of the grass over here. How about that?
No, don't let it break.
No, it's not going to break. I just have to take it off of this stick.
Is this not hot? Expand it and let it twirl around it. That's the time.
Oh yeah, it's hot.
Glitter solvent.
It turned out that was
Things, when they heat up, they expand. When they cool off, they contract. And every material does it a little bit differently. Some of them are pretty close to the same. But with glass shrinks a little, it expands and then shrinks. And the steel expands and shrinks. And they expand and shrink at different rates. So the glass doesn't like to stay onto the steel when it's keeping on shrinking. So it pops off in there. So this is really kind of the most dangerous little thing out here. The hot glass is one thing, but these little pieces will fly around. That's why I have this screen here to keep it. Y'all see all these colors? These are color chips of glass. That's what that is. Yeah, you can touch it. And I'm going to come over with a hot piece of glass and stick them up. Y'all can take turns and switch around.
My glasses can't get too close or they'll
Did y'all ever see in the furnace?
No. That's
You might be able to see in the furnace.
How do you make it have like
My best friend Phil Taylor made that cup. See, he signed on the bottom of it. It looks like he found it growing off of the side of a mountain or something. I didn't show you all these.
They put the little you got little strip of glass hanging off. All you do is take that.
Yep. It looks easy though, right? If you see somebody play the violin, it looks really good. You know what else? It's as easy as walking.
Watching.
you can expand we did it. We're just letting it get up. You can keep it. You can let it expand it.
What do we have there?
A broken piece.
A very hot piece of glass has other pieces stuck to it.
Away from there, it has airplane.
That's kind of cool, huh? We'll lay that right here.
So we can touch it.
That's hot. Yeah, look.
It burns the table. That's
Ooh.
that's nasty.
Yeah. Have you been burnt really pretty good? It's going to make you nervous around the fire alarm. One of the worst I got burnt was with some hot chocolate. I swallowed and burnt my mouth. That's the worst. Hot cocoa in the mouth, not too hot, is way worse.
What y'all see?
You see some glass? Yeah, there's glass.
Yeah?
And I see the fire.
Is it up in that tube?
I'm going to say,
Yeah?
Oh no.
What's up there?
no glass.
Let's see. Can I see?
I'll let y'all work it out.
Oh, I can see that.
How the oven gets so hot.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
So inside, first of all, it has really good insulation. Like this stuff is very good insulation.
Chandler and Christopher, come close and listen.
So insulation is like clothing. It's like your jacket. So if you want to stay warm, put more on. If you want to get warmer, you put more on. So this stuff is really good clothing. It doesn't let any heat go back and forth through it or cold go back and forth through it. It sort of is a barrier. So on the inside of this metal, there's a bunch of this stuff in there. And then once we get all that put together, sealed up inside that metal box, we add some propane. So this is propane. It's like a barbecue pit gas. And it goes up this hose into here. And then we have air that goes that way. And the propane and the air heat up when you light it. And you light it, heats up, and the insulation is what holds the heat in there.
And what is happening with this other?
So that's an annealing tube over here. So when you make a piece of glass, I appreciate your help. So when you make a piece of glass, it will break every single time. If you set it on here, the cup that I made, if I put it here, it will crack it. So what I have to do is put it in here and cool it off very slowly as it comes down and out into the tube. So here in a minute, we'll have something coming out into the tube. That's called an annealing the glass. It lets all the little glass molecules line up. They don't actually line up, but they stop, finish shrinking. So metal, the little teeny particles line up in the metal in rows, and it's a crystal structure. Glass doesn't do that. Glass has little teeny particles also, but they just sort of stand around like you are right now. If you were glass, this is kind of what those little particles would look like when they cooled off. Now, if it was really hot glass, if you were all running around, spinning in circles, sort of disorganized right here, that's what you would look like if you were hot glass molecules.
Got a quick pop quiz for everybody. You heard Chuck describe what cool glass is like. That's what you guys are right now, right? Cool glass, just kind of being still. Can y'all show me what hot glass looks like? Yeah, look at that glass. It's moving.
All right, you're cooling off. You're slowly cooling off. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 people move around. Everybody else stay still. Okay. That's what unannealed glass looks like, and it would cause a crack through the people that aren't moving.
That's right.
So, okay, now stop again. Now, if everything cools down nice and slow, everybody stops moving slow together. That's what that tube is doing to the molecules.
Very cool. All right, let's give it up. Enjoy that very much. Yes, sir, of course. All right, we're continuing on.
And I just got some out of there.
That's how hot it is.
That's how hot lava is. That's the same temperature lava is. But look now. The little stuff is not hot. How's that? See, the little stuff not hot. The big stuff is hot. Full space. Now I have to melt the That's known as Ella's mix. That color combination. All the colors. Real board?
That's what I like to hear. It's actually pretty safe as long as you're careful.
Okay, so.
If you're not careful, yes.
That looks like lava.
Doesn't
Yeah.
it?
What are you doing?
That makes the decorations at the top.
Are you making a Christmas ornament?
Yep, I'm going to do a Christmas ornament and then I'm going to make a cup.
It looks like it's just like imaginary putting it on like every time you do it, it's like magic. Yeah, did you see that?
Now I'm going to blow into that.
Hey, watch this.
It was just sliding down the star. Whoa. We put a whole. Oh. Why are you burning the one point?
Just trying to make this more exciting.
And then after I started,
I don't always burn the wood over there, but okay. Now I'm gonna air it up with this thing. Look. Ready?
Oh, that's like a balloon. It's like a That's just cool. Do you know how to do that?
I'm still learning.
Yeah, he does.
You're
This is my favorite part. Making this work. You see how good they cut?
Yeah, and how they're white. That's cool.
Well, I made them a little weird. I bent them and now look.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's so hot. So let's see if we have one. Whoa. You can pass it around.
That's right, Mom. Is it hot? Yeah, the bottom is.
Cool.
The bottom's a little hot.
It's not hot.
It's warm from the bottom. But
How long does it take it to cool down? How long was that one in there?
behind you is already a dust.
That's been in there for an hour and it's still that long.
It's still warm. It should be like.
Did you make this one earlier? Did you make this one earlier?
I did not.
I've been working on them.
You made that one this morning.
Can you do it for a long time?
Well, the glass does
Put a stick of it in.
You're the one wheeling over.
Now I'm gonna make a cup. I'm gonna get some. This is powdered white glass.
It's dripping.
Whoa!
I did just do everybody's. No, I did it. I did this.
We'll get some.
It's like a donut. I want to eat it. Like that.
I'm gonna make a lumpity bumpity cup with some white glass. Poke it.
Metal can't catch on fire. It can, it's just that it's not all metal.
Let's go see what it does.
Hey, Ellie, can you make it
So when I blow into this, I just blew a lot of air into it, and I put my thumb over this end. Now the air is going to heat up and expand in the pipe. See, it's air. It's got a bubble in it now. But the glass now isn't like a balloon. It's not going to go and squish the air out of the end of the pipe. it just blows out and then gets, the glass is hard now. Sort of. And it's very tough, see?
Oh, that makes sense.
Hey, I want to keep that.
No, you could touch it, but it would burn you. My mom was always asking me, what are you going to do when you grow up? What are you going to do when you grow up? And I could never decide until I started blowing bubbles. Now she's just super proud of me. If you get a job blowing bubbles, you got it made. Y'all want me to just air this up and pop it?
Yeah! Oh, yes.
But it's not going to do what you think. I don't know.
Destruction!
Find out.
Oh,
I've never done this before.
you haven't done it.
Wow.
You haven't done it. I'm getting closer. Oh my God! Boy, don't stop.
Boy, I better not drop this.
You don't drop on me. No, you don't want that to drop on you. That would burn, man. I actually don't want to. Your shoes are already on fire. You know a joke?
That's the bottom of the cup.
Baby burn.
I'm about to turn it into a cup.
1, 2, 3.
It's not a cup.
Will you be able to drink out of it when you get done with it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So cool! Oh my God! It's like magic. It's like magic. Ain't it like magic? Ain't it like magic?
Now you can drink more just in a cup. Now you can drink more just in a cup. Put some water in it. Put some water in it.
Keep it there. He wins. He will.
I shacked it. That's what I call it, shacked. Because he couldn't hit the free throw.
Can you break the glass down? Yeah. I'm gonna have much to make molten. You're kind of like on the tree. It's a light bulb. Light bulb. It's a light bulb. Light bulb. I need a light bulb. Hey, when you see that light bulb,